I was smart, but I was always told that I was dumb. You know, I had to be smart to be able to survive this long.
But that's the two different things, right? Intelligence and making the right choices, or making,
Yes.
the intelligent choices are two different things. And teenagers, kids that are facing difficult lives, like you said, nowadays there are reasons for that, or you can look into it. Where if you're labeled as a problem child, that's it. I was excluded from some of the, there was kids at school. They're like, well, these group of kids, they're going to go to college, and if they didn't see that in you, you weren't invited to those same programs,
Yeah.
and right, you want to prove your worth and say, maybe somebody didn't see value in me, but even today, we get looked past just for being in a wheelchair, but we bring a lot to the table. So it's tough being a kid and going through that.
Yeah, that part of wanting to prove myself comes in a little later.
Yeah.
Right, where I learned that I need to prove myself to me, not to anybody else, but to me. I tried out for basketball. Just about to make final cuts, decided to go roller skating the night before. My mom says, please don't go. I'm like, I'll be fine. I go there, and then some guy takes my legs out from underneath me. My ankle goes, almost broke. Out for the season. Can't play. I didn't have anybody tell me, it's going to be fine. Just come out next year. Coaches, mom, dad. My mom was young. I don't blame her for anything. My father figures, no one said that. And I went into sort of a depression, anger, again, smoking weed, find the people who were doing what I shouldn't be doing. They were drinking a little bit, smoking a little bit, so that's how high school ended up. I started going that route, went back to being angry a little bit more than I was at the time, and I was asked by Father Day, I think his name was, or anyway, the priest at Brother Rice with my mom in the room asked me, do you think you can behave, Mr. Perez? And I said, I don't know. And that was it. They asked me to leave.
That was an honest answer.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't want to be there, for one. I ended up at St. Lawrence High School next, and I never went to school. I wrote letters and said, please excuse my son. I was always smoking weed with the guys in the car. And one day I walked into school, and the priest goes, this is the letters we have, a bunch of papers. This is what we have all. And then we got this in the mail yesterday. And he goes, the handwriting doesn't look the same. And this is my mom drinks. I think I said something like that. I didn't know what to say, so I ended up leaving that school. So school, I tried over and over. I went to Hubbard after that, and it was so easy to ditch out of a public high school. They didn't care if you were there.
Oh, yeah. I used to walk out the door, and they would, the security would be like, all right, see you tomorrow.
Just one less person to hassle with.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my high school years. Right after high school, my mom and dad, stepfather got divorced. It was like 1985 or 84, I think it was. Because we were supposed to not after high school, but it was in the middle. I was supposed to graduate in 86.
Okay.
So somewhere around there. They got divorced. They moved. We sold the house. My brother and sister, brother went to college, sister went to college, and me and my brother Tony went to the south side, farther, and lived on the streets. Did what we did to survive.
So moved away from the family.
Yeah, everybody's scattered. Mm-hmm. They offered us to go with them. I just was comfortable where I was. I didn't need any more turmoil, and I believed like my life would be more turmoil because I don't feel safe. I feel safe in the hood. Felt safe. I don't care if it was a street. I felt safe where I was. Mentally, I guess it's where I was comfortable.
Right.
Not safe. I should say comfortable.
Okay. So early 20s now, living on your own.